I would like to call forward Mrs. Linh Ngoc Bui and Mr. Van der Werf from ProRail.
Dear Lynn, ladies and gentlemen, when you started at ProRail in the Dutch Rail Infrastructure Manager, you knew about railways mainly as a passenger, I think, not as a designer. You were not even aware that there was a department signaling within ProRail, I think. And when you started working on our department signaling, for you the confrontation came with the way we were using specifications and requirements as a contribution to safety and reliability of the railways. So, and to work on strategies rather than to work only on requirements and specifications. And we didn't work too much with models. From the very beginning, I remember we had a meeting in Frankfurt of our standardization project where you contributed to ULinks. And we had discussions with many colleagues in Frankfurt with foreign countries. And you already participated in discussions and you really knew where you were talking about in a very early moment. Sometimes there was a language barrier. At ProRail we are not used to speak English that much in our work every day. And while working with you, we became aware more than before that we had to speak English in European standardization projects, which was new for our experts too. But everything is very relative. After 9 months, your Dutch has much more improved than my Vietnamese. And bringing those worlds together, signaling and modeling was not easy. It was even worse with me as a client, raising questions to you about advising us concerning an evolving European standard. After a while, you were able to tell me what my questions should have been to lead to the advice I needed and could be given by you. You had to dig deep in our archives and work intensively with our experts in the field of signaling and to find requirements and to make them compare with the European standard, which was not easy. So technically spoken, you helped us to become familiar with model-based system engineering as a modern way of working in the field of command, control and signaling technology at railways. So you made us aware of a needed change of a practical organization using methods which were mainly known from the academic world. And you have done this with admirable effort, with great commitment and very much enthusiasm. And it was a pleasure to work with you, to have you in our team, in our department in office in Utrecht. So I'm convinced that the result in the form of a professional report and very useful presentations will help us to make progress in our future work. So thank you very much, also in the name of the colleagues of our organization.
Yeah, thanks.